Ayad Mazloum is one of thousands of Palestinian landowners whose land has been forcibly taken away from him by Israel's new regularization law. He lives here in Jazeera village in the occupied West Bank, surrounded by Israeli settlements and outposts. For decades, he hasn't been able to access his land. Today, though, he has cautious hope. He's gathering together his land documents and, with the help of a lawyer, will lodge a case in the Supreme Court. He hopes the court will strike down this new law.
We've been hearing about the International Criminal Court for years, but we haven't seen anything done for the Palestinians except putting ink on paper.
Ayad has lost hope in the international community, and Palestinian officials are angry.
Governments have to stop military cooperation with Israel. Governments have to take actions. I mean by that European governments, I mean by that the United States government. Anybody who talks about two-state solution has no justification anymore for not imposing sanctions on a state that is violating every international law, including the most recent resolution of the United Nations Security Council.
But international condemnation has been in short supply. Behind this wire are Israeli settlements. Now, the European Union has postponed a meeting with Israel in light of this new law. It was scheduled for the end of the month. The Americans are also key. Now, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says that he told the Americans about this new law, not to ask their permission, but to simply inform them. Ayad Mazloum's legal battle is about to begin. He doesn't know how long it will take. He's waited decades already. But even if the Supreme Court strikes down the law, his land remains in the hands of the settlers. Whether that will ever change depends on the Israeli government moving the settlers. And that's unlikely, given that this Israeli government depends on their support to stay in power. Imran Khan, Al Jazeera, the occupied West Bank.